Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Hi you guys, Anna here, makeup creator, teacher, and educator, specifically for people with hooded eyes, oily and textured skin, as well as 30 plus skin, 30 plus people. Whatever my intro is, welcome, welcome. You guys, fun fact about me. I am a huge fan of horror movies, and this one, Saw, is the best of all of them. So I bought the entire Glamlite and Saw collection in the PR box, which is what you're seeing in front of you. Billy's gorgeous. This is stunning. This is everything. And yeah, we're gonna look at it. We're gonna play around with makeup. We're gonna create a gorgeous, a beautiful makeup look and talk about Saw because it doesn't get enough attention in my humble opinion. Anyways, let's dive right in. When I first saw that Glamlite is releasing the Saw collection, I set an alarm, honey. I was there the moment it got released and I purchased the entire PR box. You see the price point on the screen. I remember that I used somebody's code, so I did save some money on that. That was really nice. And Glamlite, they just do something to me, man. I love their horror collection. I have a couple not horror related collections as well. I have their Barbie eyeshadow palette. I loved their Chucky eyeshadow palette and mirror. And now we have the Saw collection. So in case you don't know what Saw is, if you don't like Saw and you haven't seen Saw, you just don't know. So like, you're forgiven, you just don't know. But if you've seen Saw and you don't like Saw, you're wrong. Baby, you're wrong. I am a huge fan of horror movies, and the thing I love most about Saw is the twists, because I just love a twisty thing. The only books I read are the suspense thriller books, and I need a good twist. I need a good twist in a movie. I need a good twist in my book, and Saw does it better than anyone else. So it's not about bloody bodily horror and stuff like that in those movies. It's not about that. It's about the storyline. It's about the character development. It's about the continuation. They do it like no one else in fashion. Like, oh my, I could talk about Saw forever. Adore the movies. Adore them. Cannot believe we did not get one this year. Chop chop, we need one more next year. Thank you. Anyways, I got the entire collection because I'm so beyond pumped and excited. So let's dive right in. Take a look at all of the items. So first up, we have this gorgeous, beautiful makeup bag that says I want to play a game. Has Billy right here. Looks just stunning. I love the details on this. Take a look at the inside. Like, come on. Come on. I'm going to travel with this during the holidays. This is my family's going. I am so sad that this collection came in so late, but I know that they were just like so busy with all of the shipping. If it came in for Halloween, that would have been so much fun. We're basically in Christmas now and I'm just receiving it, but I'm not gonna complain. Like, I am happy to have it. I'm happy to have it. I'm happy to sit down and film a video with it. So yeah, this is the makeup bag. Again, you see the price point on the screen. I don't remember any price of the top of my head because I did purchase it a while ago. The shipping took quite a bit of time, which I understand. The demand was crazy and I'm so happy for Glamlite. The next item was this mirror that I've been using today. Like, look at the details. Look, if this is not the coolest mirror ever, like, come on. It's like a saw, jigsaw, I guess. It is so pretty. I love my mirror collection. Everyone always compliments me on my Chucky mirror, and now we're gonna have something even more fun. I love this mirror. It's so cute. It came in this box. And this is like the only item that I unboxed and unpacked because I did want to use it like already while I was doing my base makeup. Billy Blade mirror. He wants to play a game. Face the terror with a saw blade mirror. This limited edition custom saw blade shaped mirror makes perfecting your glam dangerously easy. Love it. Love everything about it. Love that this is not just a simple collection where you slap something on and sell it. No, they actually had a contract with Lionsgate and, you know, and Saw creators. Like, they actually bought the rights and stuff like that. So it's all legit, and that's what I love about it. I don't know if I'm explaining it correctly, but hopefully you get what I mean. All right, next item we have, and here is the brush set. Bloodbath 5-piece brush set. OMG, this looks so good. This looks like a VHS tape, right? No, not a VHS tape. The cassette like player. I don't know any of these words in English, you guys. Look at that. Oh, look at these brushes. They look insane. So there's 5 brushes total, and this is what they look like. Like, there's some liquid in there. How cool is this? Do they say what is this for? I don't think so, but probably this one would be like for a blush. There's a bigger fluffy brush that you could use for like highlight or eyeshadow, probably even. And the other 3 are definitely for eyeshadows. So yeah, the brushes seem to be like really, you know, mediocre quality, which that's not why I was buying this collection. They just seem okay. I love me some fancy brushes, so please, be patient with me. But I will still try out and use these for today's look. And this box is just the detailing and everything. I absolutely adore this. Yeah, 5-piece collection designed to bring precision and danger to every look. Love it so much. Yeah, so we're gonna use the brushes as well, and of course use the mirror. The next item, so we have also a blush, a lip combo, and of course the eyeshadow palette. So how about we start on the blush, because as you can see, I'm not blushed and it's been painful to sit without a blush because usually I over blush. So I need this desperately, so let's just apply it. This is the Saw Live or Die Blush Duo. I think it's inspired by the Pig Mask, which is just an iconic character and just like an iconic image from the movies. Oh my god, I'm like so excited. I cannot believe this. I'm so happy. All right, let's take a look. Oh wow, the packaging. Just look at this. The quality and the production on this, amazing. It's like a 3D pig mask on here, and look at this. That is insane. Wow, there's like quite a bit of product in here. So this is what the blush duo is looking like. So one half is going to be matte and one is going to have shimmer. So I would call it like a blush and blush lighter. This shade is everything. Let's grab one of the biggest brush, and I'm gonna dip into the matte shade. It looks like it's super pigmented because there's quite a bit of a kickback, and let's just press that in. Oh, this is the color of my shirt. I love this. Yeah, it is quite pigmented, which I do not mind at all because I'm not wearing any cream blush. So I'm just gonna apply a ton of that, layer that baby on. I feel like some things on my cheeks are not working together well. I am trying out a new primer, and I have a sneaky suspicion that it's messing up with my routine today. So if things are looking a bit patchy, blame me. Don't blame the product. Yeah, because this is really nice. And to be completely honest, it feels like there's already some sheen. Am I going cray? Where's my mirror? Right? It feels like there's some sheen. Oh, I don't know. My whole game is thrown off because I'm not wearing my favorite blurring primer. So I feel like my face just looks different. I'm just gonna let go of this and just like pretend like I'm not noticing it. The shade is very pretty though. The shade is very pretty. Let's try the bigger brush. This one just is giving highlighter brush to me. So I'm gonna pick up the shimmery shade. There's also a nice mirror in this compact. Like I love that it's not just like some cheap crap packaging. It's actually really nice. Oh, this highlight is also super nice. I love it because it's not overwhelming and it's not glittery. It's just giving a really, really beautiful sheen. Yeah, I enjoy it. I really, really like the duo. It's a bit bulky, but it's for fun reasons. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna take it traveling with me because it's gonna take up half my makeup bag, this makeup bag. But it is a good one to have in the collection, even though I don't have space for it. But I'm doing my annual declutter soon. I'm gonna declutter some blushes to keep this baby because this is stunning. This is a plus for me, must have, really good one. I love that this box says do not open. I love the details. Okay, next let's take a look at the lip combo that we have here. Needle Pit Lip Plumper Duo. This was inspired by the second movie, and genuinely, like, I enjoyed the little sneak peeks and teasers that they were posting on their page and just like explaining what the shade names and the product names and what inspired them, because I'm such a Saw fan. Like I know every detail in every movie and every character and every little reference and Easter egg and everything. So yeah, this looks really cool, and this is going to be a lip gloss and a lip liner. I am like trying to open it up carefully because this, wow, just like, isn't this absolutely insane? This detailing here, the puzzle, unreal. So yeah, I'm gonna try and not ruin this packaging. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. This is how you take it out. Unreal. Oh, wow. Okay, so a lip liner and a lip gloss. This is gonna be red, which I'm not ready for, but we're gonna try it out anyways. Wait, the lip liner is not red. Is it brown? Let's try it out. I actually love Glamlite lip liner formula. Wait, this is like super beautiful. This is like a everyday wearable shade. This is beautiful. Well, maybe like more on the burgundy side, but like wearable nonetheless. I love their lip liner formula. Their Barbie lip liner set was like chef's kiss. I still own it. It's just expired, but like I still own it. It's beautiful. And then we have this. The lip gloss. I don't even, wow. This looks so cool. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I love that they work both on the packaging and the formulation to like perfect everything. Yeah, so this is inspired by like, I'm scared. There you go. And then you like press it like this, I guess, right? Or what? Is it gonna be red? It's gotta be red, right? Hello? Things are not coming out. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, I've been like sitting and doing this for the past 10 minutes and I did remove the stopper, but the gloss is still not coming out. So I'm not sure what to do about it. I like smell the gloss. It like should be coming out, but it's not. So unfortunately, I won't be able to try this today. I'm just gonna use the lip liner and apply a lip oil. Maybe I'll take something reddish just to feel the vibes, but I'm gonna test it out behind the camera and like behind the scenes and see what's going on there. If it doesn't work, I'll just reach out to their team because I'm sure that I'm just doing something wrong. Anyways, let me take this off and let's try the lip liner. Okay, so there's definitely a burgundy vibe to it, but it's more like brown burgundy. It's not like straight up red, which I love. And I love a darker lip liner, so I'm actually living for this. This is a wooden lip liner. Super, super precise and pigmented. Like really, really beautiful pigmentation. This is definitely a really nice lip liner and really wearable. Like in my case, I'll definitely get a good use out of it. I pulled out a gloss that is a bit reddish or like a lip oil more so. This is from YSL. I actually don't think I've ever tried this shade, so I'm actually excited. But anyways, I just wanted to kind of show how their lip combo is supposed to look like, with like a bit of a red clear product like a lip oil or gloss. I'm a little sad that I couldn't make that work, but I just don't have the time to like waste more time on figuring it out. I will reach out to the team and see what am I doing wrong. But either way, this looks so good. Like this lip liner looks so good with a little bit of a reddish tone lip oil or gloss. So pretty. Let's get to the main dish of the menu, which is always going to be the eyeshadow palette. This is the I Want to Play Game 15 color palette for face and body. This is the box it comes in. This is not the entire palette, but I still love the detailing. All of these little details from the movie, just stunning. Like I'm not getting rid of this box for sure. This is what happens when you open it up. We see Billy and it says every puzzle has its pieces. And the palette is right here. It is I Want to Play a Game. That's the name of the palette. I just love this box. Is insane. It's so pretty. I literally cannot. Absolutely stunning. And you could buy like any item individually, like on its own, obviously, and the entire collection without the PR box as well. I just really needed that. I just really needed this in my life. Just so we're clear. Just so we're clear. All right, so here is the eyeshadow palette. There is a little mirror here in the shape of a puzzle. And here's our color story. And you know what I mean? It is a pretty wearable palette, right? Pretty dang wearable. I love it though. There's some browns, there's some burgundies. The shades are really grungy though. There's so much depth here. And at the same time, really, really beautiful, gorgeous shimmers. I'm a big fan of Glamlite formula. It has worked out beautifully for me in the past. So I think that this has the potential to be good. I have an idea in mind of what I want to do in my eyes. I want to do something really fun, but let's swatch some shimmers, shall we? I'm just gonna try 5 on my 5 fingers just to see what we're working with, just to see if like I have any cravings in terms of a look. Ooh, oh, that gold. Are you kidding me? Shade Play Me. These look phenomenal. These look so pretty. This stunning bronzy shade all over the lid. Like, you could do a lot with this palette. You could do just a neutral look or a really beautiful smoky or a colorful look, which is what I want to do today. Like, I definitely want to dip into burgundies because it's one of my absolute favorite eyeshadow colors of all time. Let me take a look at the shade names here. Jigsaw, make your choice. It's a trap, live or die, spiral, timer, rust cut, deep, no escape, saw blade, twisted, play me, hacksaw, reverse bear trap and test it. Amazing. Incredible. Let me show it up close to you. I think it's a beautiful color story. I feel like in terms of the movies, I feel like we do see like some vibes here, but I was thinking that they might go with the direction of like the colors of the movies, which was really like grungy, green, blue, sometimes, you know, like orangey. But I like that what they did here. It's more cool tone than I thought, and I love cool tones. So I enjoy it. I enjoy it. All right, let's do something on the eyes. I'm gonna start with eyeshadow primer, and I'm just gonna use the Kaleidos one. I need to prime those eyes because we're gonna be using some color. We're gonna be doing some fun. So definitely need a good eyeshadow primer. I'm going to start this eye look by creating a little guide for myself. And for that guide, I'm gonna use an eyeliner pencil. This is by Persona. I've been in love with their eyeliner pencils since I've tried them. And this is their shade Chocolate. This is their 24-hour waterproof eye pencil. They just sent me a mini set of 4 of these. I love the quality of these. They're so long wear. So I am going to start kind of like following the direction of my waterline and creating a line here, and then immediately grabbing a teeny tiny brush. This is by Refer, and smudging it all out because I just don't want that precision. Ooh, that's pretty. A little more on the edge here, and again, just smudging it out. We can add more later. This is just a guide. We're always gonna set everything with eyeshadow, and then I'm gonna do like a little line following my eye shape basically, but like on my hood, like above my natural crease, obviously. So I'm gonna start with this, and like again, immediately blending out every single line I'm doing here. Just take your time with this step, you guys. It can be a little bit overwhelming if it's your first time doing something graphic. And then just a little bit through here, literally not even like visible that there was a line there, but it's a guide for myself. I think that's good enough. The hardest part is honestly to do the same thing on the other eye. So kind of check in with yourself in the mirror and make sure that it's similar enough. Like the eyes are not going different directions, you know what I mean? And another trick with looks like this is to use really small brushes. None of these are really small. I will get to use them, the ones from the collection, but for when I need the detail work, I'm gonna just use some other brushes. I'm gonna dip into the shade Rust here, which is that reddish matte and burgundy maroon matte, and just start carefully setting the liner. You can see I used, don't fall. You can see I used a brown liner. You could use a burgundy liner as well, but because we're setting everything with eyeshadow, it really kind of doesn't matter. So I'm just going to buff it out. This is a beautiful shade. Like, this shade is stunning. Oh my god, I love it. It's like maroon, but it's more reddish than I anticipated, and I'm living for it. These type of shadows create such beautiful eyeshadow looks, and we are not going for boring today. Wow. So that liner was literally just our guide so that we don't mess up the eyeshadow. Yeah, the shadows work as well as I remember Glamlite formula performing. I've never had problem with their products, and you know, I didn't hear people complain about them ever, so I think they're really, wow, that's pretty. Oh, that is so pretty. Are you kidding me? I love it so much. I'm actually gonna grab a slightly bigger, fluffier brush, so this one from the Glamlite collection, and start buffing it out even more, the outside edge of it, because we're gonna want that a little bit more blown out, so to say. And then I'm gonna get a deeper shade on another small brush. So the shade Spiral is kind of like the deepest. Well, actually, I think the Tested is actually a black shade. Thank God I have all of these Refer brushes. So I'm gonna grab the shade Spiral and actually create an even deeper accent here. Oh, that's so pretty. That's like a eggplant, really deep eggplant shade. Yup. I'm doing it right here on the outer edge, and then I'm also going to concentrate this right here for that extra depth. That is gorgeous. Doing the same thing on the other eye, and then just adding a bit more of that reddish shade Rust right here through the blend so that we actually have some more eyeshadow there, so it's not as graphic, because I do want some redness through here. And then I'm going to take a bigger fluffy brush from the collection and grab a neutral shade. We have this one right here that is called Make Your Choice. It's kind of like a warmer peachy neutral shade. I'm going to grab it on the big brush and soften the edges, kind of like transition this into my skin tone, the upper border of this blend. I really love this eyeshadow shape so much, and it's been a while since I did something like this. I forgot what it's like to take your time with makeup. Like, this is so pretty. This shade Cut Deep looks really interesting. When you mix it all up, it kind of creates a beautiful silvery pinky look. So I'm going to try and apply it in our negative space here. I'm going to start with a finger and then help myself with a brush. It's a really beautiful shimmer shade. Like, that's just like so pearly and iridescent. I really enjoy this. Yes, and then for that corner, I'm actually just going to use a small brush, pick up the shade on a brush and carefully apply that where we have that negative space. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Wow. And then same thing over in this eye. Please don't come for me, but this look begged for a white inner corner. I do it in every look, I know, but sorry, it's my vice. This is my sin. This is what I do. I can't go on about my day without white inner corner. I feel like this is so pretty though. This is so pretty. I'm gonna apply the pencil liner that I used in my waterline and like a little bit on the lower lash line as well, because I want this to be smoky. And I'm just also going to set the lower lash line with the deepest shade from the palette ever so slightly. I just want that smokiness there. I feel like that adds a lot to the look. We didn't really try every possible shimmer from the palette, but I am so pleased with this look that I don't even want to do anything else. I just really love how it turned out. So I'm gonna apply mascara and a big lash. This is Hustle and Heels by True Beauty, and this is Extension List by L'Oreal, and come back to show you the final look. Yay, I'm so excited. This collection is everything I hoped for. It's so pretty. All right, team, here's the final makeup look, the final result. I am so in love with how it turned out, and overall this collection just has brought me so much joy because I'm such a big fan of the franchise, of the movie series, and of Glamlite quality as well. The brushes were kind of mediocre to me just because, again, I like luxury brushes. Sorry. It is what it is. The style is cool, but I did not buy this PR box without, like, if I could have not purchased these, but have the box, I would have done that. Let's put it that way. The lip combo, the lip liner is amazing and I will be using it. I feel like it's a very wearable, beautiful brown shadow. This didn't work. We didn't start off strong, did we? But I mean, I'm okay with it because I didn't buy it for this gloss. Like, I honestly do not care, but I want to see what their vision was, so I'm gonna reach out and ask them how I can fix it. Absolutely love the mirror. The mirror and the palette were my top favorite products from the collection. If I could just get the mirror, the palette, and the PR box, I would have purchased only those items, just so we're clear. I do just love the detailing on this, and I think that it looks so cool in my shot. I'm gonna use this even in my regular makeup videos. And then the palette has really beautiful quality, really beautiful shades, and really gorgeous shimmers. Like, I really love this color story. I feel like it's also wearable. I feel like I could travel with it. I feel like it's a little bit holiday inspired as well with the reds and the greens. So fun. Probably will wear this for Thanksgiving. Like, so fun. Love this palette. And then we have the blush, which I also really enjoyed. I enjoyed the packaging of this and the shade on its own as well. I'm gonna need to try this blush with my regular routine because, like I said, the primer is just throwing me off today. I feel like my skin looks a million times more textured than usual, and so powdered products like this just don't sit well on me. So I'm gonna try and play around with this a little bit more. Overall, I'm super pleased with this collection. Like I said, I purchased it with my own money, the entire PR box, and I'm so happy I have it in my collection. I'm gonna put Billy right up there with all of my Huda Beauties and YSLs boxes just so we have him right there at all times because he's so gorgeous. Anyways, I really love how the makeup look turned out. What do we think about this collection? What do we think about horror movies? I don't think I've ever talked to you about this, guys, but yeah, I'm a big horror movie fan. Huge. Huge. What is my favorite horror movie, you'll ask? Saw. Yeah, absolutely Saw. My favorite horror movie director, though, or like thriller or like suspense, is Jordan Peele. He has 3 movies. Get Out, Nope, and Us. Watch them all, please. I love you. Thank you. I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyways, it's just a fun little side note, fun little side quest. Love horrors, love Saw, super excited about this collection. Love Glamlite and their quality and everything they're doing, and just like so happy for how fast and how amazing they've grown. So yeah, you guys, I will link everything I used down below. If you shop through my links, you really help out my channel quite a bit. Thank you so much for doing that, and let me know what you think about this collection and this look. I will see you all in the next one, and I love you all. Bye.